Okay, so start here at the heart. This is our right atrium. And what comes out of our right atrium is the superior vena cava. The superior vena cava is going to have a vein drop off immediately back towards the back. This guy right here is the azygos vein. So the azygos, that's going to be draining our intercostal muscles. And it's going to feed right into that right atrium. Superior vena cava comes up. Missing here, or not very well developed anyways, is the internal mammary vein. It's usually a lot thicker than this, but that's what's left of it. So that's the internal mammary vein.
And it sits on top of it?
Yeah, and it'll go off towards the chest. So if you imagine the chest closed, it's going up directly towards the chest, right through the thymus. All right, follow this up. There's going to be a branch here. This very, very short part is the brachiocephalic veins. Here's the left brachiocephalic from here to here. Right brachiocephalic. They're going to immediately break into the left subclavian, right subclavian, go towards the arms, and the jugular vein. The jugular vein goes right up through the neck. Follow the jugular up, and we have the transverse jugular, which is actually still intact on this cat. Good job. So transverse jugular. Yeah, no big heads now. If you want to get further, there's facial veins that we're not going to be getting into. But this is the jugular, transverse jugular. All right, the vertebral artery on this cat, which is funny because every cat I've looked at has been different. The vertebral on this cat, we're going to drop down towards the vertebrae. Don't stress about that too much, but vertebral goes to the vertebrae. All right, follow that subclavian. Notice as soon as it crosses the ribs, it changes names to the axillary and exits right here. This is the axillary vein. Then we have the brachial vein, as in your brachial muscle. Radial vein goes up towards the radius, and sometimes you can see it, yeah, right here on the outside. This is where they give a lot of shots to cats. It's right along that radial vein. And then the ulnar vein goes out towards the ulna. So that's the simple arm right there. Let me check the stomach, see if we can move right into that. Ah, cool, we can do that. All right, so coming out of the bottom of the heart is the inferior vena cava. It starts right here in that right atrium, and it's going to keep its name as we travel through the abdomen. So the big vein coming through the abdomen is the inferior vena cava, and we can follow it all the way down deep into the hips. And this one, we're going to see better for the arteries because they're sitting right on top. But where those arteries split, you see that Y? The veins do the same thing, and it's called the iliac veins. Scooting on down this way. All right, in the leg, we'll do this side. I had to pull a little stuff out of the way. Notice you don't have to go very deep. You already see the femoral vein, this big blue guy. The femoral vein is going to split into two. One is going to pop down behind the knee as the popliteal, and the other one is going to stay right up on top, and it stays all the way along the leg. And in some cats you can see it's still connected. That's the saphenous vein. So I'm going to see if I can find that popliteal. I can see where it's starting to exit right there.
So what's the difference between femoral and popliteal?
Is where it splits.
Splits.
So
okay.
this one's going to split. We got the popliteal heading out that way.
Got it.
It's just under some stuff right now. Everything above that is the femoral. Everything below that split is saphenous or popliteal. But I will show you better in a minute. But that's all the veins.
Cool.
Veins are easy.